Have you ever felt lost in the chaos of life, struggling to maintain control over your thoughts, emotions, or actions? In times of uncertainty, self-mastery is the anchor that can keep us grounded. One man who embodied this wisdom was the Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Today, we dive into his teachings on how we can all become the masters of ourselves. Through his reflections, Marcus Aurelius provided timeless guidance on how to build inner strength, remain undisturbed by external forces, and live in alignment with virtue. Let's explore 10 of his most powerful quotes and how they can lead us to true self-mastery. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The first key to self-mastery is realizing that we cannot control everything around us, but we can always control how we respond. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our mind holds the ultimate power. The strength we seek doesn't come from controlling the world, but by mastering our own reactions. When we accept this, we gain an inner peace that is unshaken by external chaos. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Many times, it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. Marcus Aurelius teaches that the distress we feel is born from our thoughts, not the external situation. By shifting our perspective, we can dissolve unnecessary suffering and regain control over our emotions. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Self-mastery is not just about maintaining control in peaceful moments, but also in moments of conflict. Marcus advocates for the idea of rising above petty emotions like revenge. When we choose not to mirror negativity, we gain freedom from the cycle of anger and retaliation, becoming the better version of ourselves. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Fear often holds us back, particularly the fear of failure or death. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the real tragedy is not death itself, but the failure to truly live, to avoid risks, to avoid pursuing what matters. Mastery over oneself involves overcoming this fear and stepping into the unknown with courage and conviction. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Obstacles are inevitable, but how we approach them defines our path. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that what stands in our way is often what leads us forward. Through adversity, we develop resilience. By embracing the challenges that come our way, we grow and find new pathways to success. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Rather than endlessly debating ideals, Marcus Aurelius emphasizes action. True self-mastery is not in idle thoughts, but in the choices we make every day. Striving to live according to our values instead of merely discussing them allows us to build our character and shape our destiny. You must build up your life action by action and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible, and no one can keep you from this. Self-mastery requires patience and perseverance. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the path to a fulfilling life is built through consistent, purposeful actions. We may not always see immediate results, but each effort contributes to the whole. Progress, no matter how small, moves us closer to our ideal self. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. One of the most profound aspects of self-mastery is emotional resilience. Marcus Aurelius teaches that we have the power to choose how we are affected by others. By deciding not to be harmed, we free ourselves from the control others have over our emotional state. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look there. True strength comes from within. Marcus Aurelius invites us to look inward for guidance and resilience. When we connect to our inner source of strength, our values, our integrity, we are never truly weak. Self-mastery starts with this internal awareness. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. Finally, Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our worth is determined by our ambitions. What we strive for shapes who we become. To master ourselves, we must set high standards and work relentlessly to achieve them. Our dreams define us, so we must aim high. Marcus Aurelius didn't just teach us how to endure the world. He taught us how to rise above it and master ourselves. Self-mastery is a journey, not a destination. It requires us to control our mind, shape our actions, and stay true to our values, no matter the external circumstances. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to master yourself. Thank you for watching. If you're ready to continue your journey of self-mastery, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment with your favorite Marcus Aurelius quote. And as you go forward today, ask yourself, how will you master yourself in this moment?